Well guys, I am completely in love. Just look at that. And it's staying next to the DeLorean. I did ask some older men for direction. And he was very helpful. And pretty drunk in the morning as well.
We're down there this weekend.
Yeah.
Was it packed?
Yeah, it's very windy, the weather is not so good, so
Yeah,
not many people, but still.
Yeah, it's always a windy hole down there.
Yeah.
It's the end of the road, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
As long as you enjoyed it, that's the main thing.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Good morning and welcome in my camping pod in the coastal town or city of Haverich. I'm mispronouncing that for sure, but let's say it's Haverich. Unfortunately, the weather is terrible today and it won't get better. It's gonna rain all day, basically. I don't feel like riding around, so the plan is I will go first visit the motor museum. It's called the Lakeland Motor Museum. We'll see what they have there, and then I will slowly or quickly go to the camping. Yesterday when I came here, I left all my luggage and I went for Harknot Pass, and then I went for some more riding around, and when I came back I was shattered. I was totally tired, so I just went to bed. And today I need to clean up the mess. I have time till 11. It is 8:30 already. So I'm gonna eat breakfast, I'm gonna clean up, and I will go in the rain. I don't want to go, but I need to leave this place. Okay, see you later. Living my accommodation, camping accommodation, and the keep it left, don't forget about that. Okay, weather improved a little bit, but it won't be long. Today's weather gonna be very jumpy. Okay, I need to close my zipper in my pocket, in my pants and my trousers. So the plan is for today very simple. First I'm going to visit what was it? A museum, motor museum. Lake something Motor Museum, and then I'm going to Wales. I already booked the camping. It should stay dry in the evening in this area, so I took it a place for a tent. It can rain a little bit at night, that's not a problem. And what is most important, in the morning should be dry tomorrow, so I can pack my tent and everything in dry conditions, which is quite important. I need to fuel up somewhere on the way. I had my coffee, I had a breakfast. Maybe other way I will look for some restaurants. I think I need a hot meal. So the museum is only 22 miles now. I was passing by yesterday and I saw this museum, but it was late and I wanted to do the hard knot pass, so I just skipped that. And I knew that today it's gonna be bad weather, so it's perfect timing for museum check. But weather is a bit unpredictable today. It should rain right now actually. It's still very strong wind, which not makes me happy, but not many things make me happy. No, that's not true, of course. Bike riding makes me happy. In an hour gonna rain again. Anyways, riding a motorcycle makes me happy, traveling makes me happy. Going through mountain passes makes me extremely happy, especially when they're very beautiful. So for example, Kirkstone Pass, I did love it. It was great. And I did like the hard knot paths. It's difficult pass, but I was without luggage and it was a bit technical. I had fun. Okay, let's visit the museum now. So far I'm riding on dry land, but it looks like there behind me is a big rain cloud and it's chasing me. I'm running away from it and there's another one before me, so it will catch with me. So I'm gonna do the museum now. It's just somewhere here, 0.4 miles. Oh shit, I did it completely wrong, this one, but don't worry. Okay, where is the museum? Cascades Health Fitness Club, Lakeland Village. Where do I need to go? Completely lost. Whitewater Hotel. Where is this museum? I don't see it. Where is it? Is it there? I have no idea. I think it's probably here. Hi. Excuse me, can I ask something? The museum, the Motor Museum, where is it?
Sorry?
The museum, the Motor
Just
Museum.
down the road.
Down there?
Yeah, you just go past that building, those two cars, it's that building on the left hand side.
Okay.
Car parks on your right hand side.
Okay, great. Thank you, sir.
We're down there this weekend.
Yeah.
Was it packed?
Yeah, it's very windy, the weather is not so good, so
Yeah,
not many people, but still.
Yeah, it's always a windy hole down there.
Yeah.
It's the end of the road, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
As long as you enjoyed it, that's the main thing.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, that's the museum here. Looks like. I did ask some older man for direction. And he was very helpful and pretty drunk in the morning as well. So and I had some small problems with understanding what he's saying. This way or this way, I have trouble understanding this Lake District accent. It sounds like English spoken backwards. Not getting it. Okay, we are at the museum. Okay, let's get the tickets and see what's inside. Hidden in the beautiful countryside of the Lake District, the Lakeland Motor Museum is a place where motoring history truly comes alive. Inside you'll find an impressive collection of over 100 classic cars and motorcycles, each telling its own story from the early days of motoring all the way to more modern machines. Walking through the museum feels a bit like traveling through time. From small everyday cars that once filled British roads to elegant classics and rare motorcycles, every corner reveals something interesting. But it's not just about the vehicles. The museum is also full of fascinating memorabilia. Old advertisements, vintage petrol pumps, period shop displays, and countless details that recreate the atmosphere of past decades. For anyone who loves engines, design, or simply a bit of nostalgia, this place is a real gem in the Lake District. And even if you're not a hardcore car enthusiast, it's hard not to appreciate the history, craftsmanship, and stories behind these beautiful machines. So we have here quite a lot of old cars, old motorcycles, a little bit of everything. Let's go up and see what's here. We've even got bicycles. Well guys, I am completely in love. Just look at that. And it's staying next to the DeLorean. I really would love to own one of these, but they're extremely expensive. Now I gotta go to this building, a Bluebird building. I have no idea what there is. We'll see about it. In the meantime, we have original red phone booth. Among the many incredible machines here at the museum, one name immediately stands out: a Bluebird. For decades, the Bluebird name was linked to the relentless pursuit of speed. It was created by the Campbell family, who dedicated their lives to breaking world speed records on both land and water. Sir Malcolm Campbell was the first to make the Bluebird famous, pushing land speed records higher and higher in the early 20th century. Later, his son Donald continued the legacy, chasing records with machines that were faster, more powerful and far more dangerous. These vehicles were not just built for performance. They were built to challenge the limits of technology and the human courage. Standing here today, it's hard to imagine the sheer bravery it took to drive one of these machines flat out, knowing that every run could be the one that made history or ended it. The Bluebird story is more than just a story about speed. It's about ambition, innovation and the unstoppable human desire to go faster than ever before. So that was the Motor Museum. I see there is a cafe, so maybe it's time for some coffee. very cool. Ticket costs £12.50. It's not very big, it's not Museum, but it's quite lovely. There is a cafe slash bar, because you can eat as well. So I had a coffee, a cappuccino and orange drizzle cake, which was very lovely. Now the issue that I have now, the BBC weather forecast application, it's absolutely lying to me today. It's supposed to rain like hell now. Just look at that. It's sunny, it's still windy, but nice sunshine. And I left late because I was expecting rain, and I didn't plan anything on the road because I was expecting rain. So it's already late. It's 1:15, so I don't think I have much choice. I need to go to the camping now, which is in Wales, and that's my original destination for this trip. Okay, let's try not drop the bike. Here you go. So I'll be riding tomorrow mountain passes in Wales. Now let's go to the camping. I have no idea of how far it is because my navigation is still telling me I should go to the museum. I already was there, my friends. Let's go, Andy. I'm gonna take it very slow today because I overdo yesterday. And I don't really know actually what can I see more here on the road on the way to Wales. Let me see, 132 miles, 4 hours. Oh shit, then I'm completely late. Okay, I'm a bit in trouble. Let me change this a bit. Let's do it the quickest way. 2 hours 22. Okay, I'm gonna take a highway because the interesting roads will take 4 hours. That's way too long. I don't have that much time. It's already almost 1:30, and I need to find petrol station as well. B7, B10. So after 2 hours boring highways, I am in Wales, and look how nice it is. I have about 15 miles more to the camping, and that will be the end of the day. Tomorrow should be good weather. However, I have no idea which application should I trust with the weather, because one is saying one thing which is not correct, the other one is saying something absolutely different. But how it's gonna be tomorrow, I have no idea. I just hope I don't have to pick up my tent tomorrow in the rain, because that's the last thing I want to do. It's windy like hell in here, and the speed limit is 50, and there are cameras on such a small road, so no crazy stunts here. Oh, this road is getting better and better. Now we have a typical Welsh road, I guess. And it starts raining. It shouldn't rain now. Bloody hell. It makes me unhappy. If the tent doesn't work, I can always upgrade for a pod. If it will be available, of course. I don't know if my internet's gonna work here. Okay, that's gonna be somewhere here. I'm guessing here. Is it anybody here or just me? Can it be just me? Seriously? Hi.
Good afternoon, happy campers.
I have reservation for your camp.
Yes.
Am I alone here?
No.
No.
No. There is one other couple here as well.
Okay.
It's very quiet now.
Yeah.
So if it-
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
Did you?
I'm Raymond.
Yeah, Andy.
Andy.
Andy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, where can I pitch up them?
Okay. You see, that's all I've got for a phone.
Yeah, no, better than nothing. Right?
It's only for emergencies.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
wife insists. Okay. Yes, I'll take you down. Or follow me down.
Yeah. It's a heavy bike.
It's a heavy bike.
A lot of things on it.
1,000 cc's.
Yeah, that's 1,000. No, this is not off-road. This is typical for the road.
Yeah, yes, but it's more of a speed bike with those tires.
Yeah.
They are ordinary tires.
Yeah, they say it's adventure, but not really.
Oh yeah.
It's not really adventure. I'm riding only on the roads.
Yeah.
Sometimes small gravel, but so.
Right, usually we ask you to 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
But I don't know, because there's only one person here,
Mhm.
you know, you can stay, put your a tent up somewhere more sheltered.
Yeah, that would be nice. A little bit from the wind.
Hang on. Can I suggest something?
Yeah.
Why don't you
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until
go to the kitchen and make a cup of tea?
I'm gonna do that. That's a good advice.
You know, and then it will have the weather will have passed.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Have we got tea and things?
Yeah, I have tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's,
There is a kitchen. This is sleeping.
okay. Yeah.
This is camping, and this is the rest of the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I have everything
Where are your clothes?
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have everything.
Yes.
That's why the bike is so heavy.
I went to Scotland with a caravan. First holiday I'd ever had. After we'd moved here, we'd been living here for about 12 years, and then we had 3 kids. The eldest was 9 years old, 9, 7 and 5. So I hired a caravan, went to Scotland, and we got to Scotland, and we came across this road, unsuitable for caravans. No caravans beyond, various signs as we went along. Unsuitable for caravans, no caravans beyond this point. And the last sign of all was, "You have been warned."
You stupid.
I went over it.
Yeah.
It was perfect. Okay, there was no white lines there.
Yeah.
And if I met somebody, we just pulled to the side. Unfortunately, it was dry, so the caravan didn't sink in edge on the thing. And yes,
Yeah.
that's, you know.
Okay, I'm going inside.
Okay, don't forget your helmet is over there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's waterproof.
Enjoy yourself.
So, it's supposed to be dry now, but as usual, it is raining. But look at that. They have 4 pods and 3 places for the tents. So it's a very small camping in wilderness, in the middle of nowhere, very quiet, very nice. There are some people in this pod, but they're not here right now, I believe. So anyways, I'm gonna wait for the rain pass by, and I'm gonna make myself a tea in this very lovely kitchen area. Very clean, very nice, everything what you need. Even a cooking thing, I don't know how it works, but we'll see about that. Sink, microwave. I need to check if that works, so maybe I'm gonna cook something today. And there is a toilet next. These are toilets / showers, which are very nice as well. But this is really proper camping. Well-equipped kitchen, everything. Cooking pans, knives, forks, plates, everything to cook a proper meal. And that's exactly what I did. I would love to stay every day with that kind of camping. And tent cost only £20. It's absolutely nothing. Another exciting news. Tomorrow will come here my versus brother Paul. He actually lives not so far from here, and we agreed that he will come tomorrow morning here on the camp to pick me up, and we're gonna ride, unfortunately not very long, just a few hours. Yeah, because he has things to do. So we're gonna probably go somewhere for coffee and maybe for a brunch. We'll see, and we're gonna talk a little bit, ride a little bit, and then he has to go back to his own everyday life. So it's a bit shame that it's so short, but finally I'm gonna meet him, because I never seen him in real life. Paul is actually my subscriber. I probably mentioned that before. And we've been talking and messaging with each other more than a year now. And I did a few video chats with him. So technically I know him, but I've never seen him in real life. and he was the biggest help. I was planning this trip for more than a year. It didn't happen last year because of the reasons I gave you earlier. Finally happened, and every day I have a contact with him, and every day he sent me some nice roads or accommodations or just simple advice. So I really appreciate this man. It's a real treasure. And today, of course, I have my charging jobs, drinking beer jobs, and other jobs, and then I will go to sleep in my tent, which is pitched up on the beginning of the camping. And tomorrow wake up very early, meet up with Paul, and then I'm gonna look for another camping everyday routine. So waking up, eating breakfast, making myself ready, riding here and there, looking for the camping, preparing myself to sleep, and all over and all over and all over. This is how this travel life looks like. Of course, I could use very nice hotels and be comfortable, but I would spend a lot of money, and that's not the idea for this trip. I wanted to do this trip cheap, but reasonably comfortable. So if there is big thunderstorm, I'm not gonna pitch a tent. It's just stupid. So then I'm doing the pods, because they are cheaper option than a hotel. The hotels cost here around £150. Pod costs 60 to 80 pounds, depends on the quality. And the tent pitch, the cheapest, I paid £8. This one was £20, but it's worth it. Anyways, I'm gonna end up now, and I'm gonna finish my beer, finish my charging, transferring files, and I go to bed, because tomorrow morning day begins very early. See you tomorrow, guys. Ta-la!